Chess friends, I hope you are doing well. Today, I have a very interesting chess match that was played between Raul Capablanca and Grandmaster Steiner. This game was played in Los Angeles, USA, and it is a historic chess game, where Capablanca sacrificed his rook, delving into the game with brilliancy. So, stay tuned until the end of the video because this game is truly amazing. Capablanca started the game with e4, and black responded with e5. A few moves later, we see knight to c3. The three knights defense, and black plays the copycat move knight f6. After bishop to b5, we have b4. This is pure copycat. You say something, and I say something similar, you do something, and I do something too, like copying someone. Then we have d3 on the board, black plays d6, mirroring the move, and both players are just playing with mirrored moves. After bishop to g5 comes on the board, attacking the knight. Many players might consider bishop to g4, attacking the knight on the board, but hold on. This is no longer a copying variation because I can capture the knight, and after you capture, I can recapture with my queen, which creates the possibility of double pawns on the f-file. The position is not favorable for you. Therefore, going back to the position, Steiner didn't copy Capablanca, he simply captured the knight, creating double pawns on Capablanca's c-file. Then he played knight back to e7. Isn't it wonderful that Steiner wants to double up his opponent's pawns and gives him the opportunity to do so because now white can capture the knight on f6, forcing black to capture it, and the g-file will open up, doubling the f-pawns. Then, after the knight moves, you can bring out your queen to the h5 square. Now, after c6, the bishop moves back, pinning the f7 pawn, and white has the possibility of capturing the knight on the g6 square. That's the plan, and therefore, after d5, the bishop moves back, and the king's side will resemble surfing on a snow hill. With the position well protected by black, how can white make any breakthroughs? This position is not so bad for black. Therefore, going back to the vision, Capablanca didn't capture the knight because he knows very well that it isn't ideal. So, after the knight moves, we have c6. The bishop moves here, and black plays a major mistake with bishop to e6, attacking the bishop. When black plays bishop to e6, it's a blunder because now he doubles up the f-pawns and can capture the bishop. After capturing, you can see that the king will be exposed to the live camera, making it hard for the king to protect himself since there's a queen to g4 check on the board. If the king goes to h8 to hide, white can capture the pawn on e6. Therefore, black has to consider king f7, the only move, and then comes f4. When life is good and fine, a seed will come into your life, and this is the seed that comes into black's king's life, as the f-file may open up. After the rook moves, a queen check arrives on the board, attacking the pawn. The king moves, capture and recapture happen. And now white plays a mystical, thunderbolt move. Can you guess what white played in this position? Try to think a little and use your 1 GB RAM brain entangled in spider webs. The move white played here is an incredible rook sacrifice on f6. What a brilliant move. I love this move because if you don't capture the rook, seeing it as a Charlie Chaplin laughing move, and play knight to f6, I can capture the pawn. A few moves later, queen g4 will arrive with the idea of attacking the knight on g6 with my rook. You'll feel like you're facing malaria in your heart, and after the exchanges, I'll deliver a heart attack by playing queen to g5 because if you capture the rook, I'll play queen to h6, forcing a checkmate. There's another possibility of playing rook to e7, queen to h6, and the game will be over for you. Alright, going back to the position, we see that playing knight to g6 is a very poor choice. Therefore, black plays king takes f6, and we have rook to f1 check on the board, attacking the king. If the king retreats to g7, I can smash down by playing rook to f7, followed by rook takes h7, which will end the game for you. You will go home with a tear-streaked face, telling your mom that Stockfish defeated you in a chess event. So, let me share an amazing quote in sudden with you. If you break someone's heart and they still talk to you with the same excitement and respect, believe me, they really love you. So, going back to the position, we see that moving the king back is a bad choice. That's why black plays knight to f5, returning material. Think a little here about which piece you should use to capture the knight. If you capture with your pawn, thinking, I win the knight with my pawn, and that's cool because I have style with my boots and coat, it doesn't make you special. Your coat, boots, and appearance are special, but not your face, not your personality, and the black king will be somewhat secure there. You only have a passed pawn, but you need to checkmate black, right? So, going back to the version, Capablanca didn't capture the knight with his pawn because his girlfriend was watching his game at that time. To impress her, he needed to play with more flair. Many players might think of capturing the knight with the h4 knight, which isn't so bad, or consider rook takes a5 because if they sacrificed one rook, why not another? However, the problem is that after capture and recapture with knight to f5, black can disrupt you and break your dream by considering queen to b6, which will end the game due to threats like queen to b1 and queen takes c2 with the open rook file. Returning to the position, we see that capturing with any rook or pawn is not possible. Therefore, white captured the knight with the knight, and after capture, check, king retreats, check, another check occurs, the king hides, and then queen takes b7 arrives, aiming for a checkmate with queen to b4. To prevent it, black moves the queen to b6, but hold on, white has another move. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, welcome to Stockfish's song. Rook takes c6 appears on the board, and this is why I love this game. 2 rook sacrifices, and the king has no squares to go. Capablanca smiles confidently, ready to pick up the king with queen to b4, impressing his love and winning the championship. So, this game was truly fascinating. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Wishing you all the best. Bye bye, take care and see you soon.